Good morning guys, welcome to Tuesday 7th of April. It's a glorious day already. I've had to take my hoodie off. I've got a sweat on. I don't know how you can see out there without getting blinded by the sun, but it's beautiful blue skies, hints of a cloud up there, and that's about it. So I can't really ask for better. So I'm in the boys' winter field. There's a handful of them over there out still. You can also see farmer on the far side of the river. They're all out spraying. There's one over that side and there's another one over that side. So yeah, they've started going out into their summer fields, which means that this field is semi-empty now. Hopefully the next 3 or 4 days these guys that are left in here will go out. Basically the girls leave them in here because they don't want them to go suddenly straight onto fresh, strong grass. But yeah, so they're in here for another day or two. If you know the difference, then you're doing better than me. So yeah, I'm doing a bit of destruction this morning. Hopefully you can tell by now I'm in the 698. I also have a bucket full of, well, what looks like grass, but I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, so I'm just starting to do a little bit of work. My life is a lot easier now. There's not 20 horses in here running around like madmen. So I've decided to take one of our jumps out. Now, this jump was used about 3 or 4 years ago. I then realised that I was actually cutting tracks out. So between the jump that's on there on the left hand side that I've been past, all the way up here, I'd cut a riding track out for the girls to get to this jump, and then turn tail and go all the way back over to just over there. Now, because this is a hay field, that was, well, not a massive amount to lose, but another dozen bales lost out of the job. Plus it made it a bit more awkward for me baling. So we've pretty much left this dormant since then. It just wasn't getting used. They were too scared of it. It used to be, we had a good name for quite big jumps. We also had a bit of a name for having scary jumps because, well, people's ideas change. So yeah, this is coming out. It'll make my life easier turning on this headland. If I just pull up, I'll show you. Ooh. Pull her off. So, basically what happens when I'm rolling is I have to come round this top end of the jump to get round. You can see it roll has just cut it up a little bit. So all I've got is between that post and there's actually a ditch there. You can just see it a bit better on that side. So that ditch runs all this way down into that ditch. It must have been an old hedge line or an actual ditch itself. So this bit gets really compacted with the tractor. So when I'm rolling, harrowing, spreading, mowing, tedding, baling, everything gets tramped down here. So I decided to pull this out. Now that big old girl has just managed to pull all these posts straight out of the ground. I don't know if you can tell very well, but these are all telegraph poles, which are basically old trees. And it actually flares out the bottom a little bit. So she's managed to pull them straight out, which I was quite impressed with. So I've got a bucket full of soil on old girl. Yeah, that is a fairly good bucket full for her, to be fair. So what I'll do is I'll pull these posts back out. We'll throw some soil into them. These were props as well for it. If you go back in some other videos, you'll see this jump. But these posts had a little post next to it, which then this big top rail sat on it. They went all the way across there, and that's what they call the ground line at front, so that's the takeoff area. So there's a pole across the top, and then they used to have two like 45-degree pieces just to hold the back post up. You've got to imagine that there's a half-ton, 3/4-ton animal trying to jump this, and basically you don't want that jump to move. Unlike show jumps that are designed to have a cross rail that gets knocked off if the horse hits it, or if the rider hits it. These are designed to go nowhere. I say usually the bigger horses as well, bigger, stronger horses. So that's really about it. We'll take these out. I'll fill some holes in. From further down south. Oh, further down Yorkshire way. Gonna fill oil in. So yeah, we'll get these filled in, cleaned up. These posts will get reused because we do actually have that jump that the girls used to come from here to. There's a couple of posts that are broken. This timber's not looking bad condition, so we'll reuse them apart from I think some of these top ones. Typical telegraph pole, rots out from the centre. These were the old ones, so these are proper creosoted ones. So the outsides are solid but centres go, and as I said, they need to be solid jumps, so the less rot that's in them the better. But this jump's been here since the 80s, so you're looking 35-40 a year, or 30 to 40 a year, so I don't think that's too bad going. So yeah, that's one job to do today, and hopefully I'll enjoy it for another hour or so. So yeah, I hope everybody's well. I'd also like to make a little mention to everybody in the YouTube community that have all been making videos. There's a lot of guys over here and abroad. Watch a lot of American lads and lasses, and they've all been posting videos. And same with our guys over here. There's HS Ag that stepped up, and KV6080 and Farmer P and Dale Farm that have all been having a go. Nick's farm's been busy on his land as well, so, and a whole host of other people that stood in the field I can't even just think of. Oh, it's a farming life for me. There's Andy out there, he's been working his socks off, poor lad. So yeah, and there he goes off again. So yeah, everybody's busy at the moment, so I hope you all stay safe and well and keep out of trouble, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you, bye.